everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So you might have just seen my carry-on bag video of what I pack for myself or other things that I pack in my bag, but I also have the kids bags here to show you very quickly. So I'm going to start off with Daisy's. They are all taking an old backpack that just purely does the job, and then if it does get damaged or knackered, like they kind of already are damaged and knackered anyway. There are a lot of similarities between these bags, but I will quickly whiz through those bits and then show you any individual bits as well. So first off, in Daisy's front compartment for easy access, we have spare hearing aid batteries and the adapter to change your hearing aids should we need to. Keeping those on hand because you never know of like any eventuality really, and I just want to make sure that we can be there for her, make sure we can make those changes if we need to. I also have her glasses case. So in here, it's all a bit higgledy-piggledy to be honest, but it is a little girl's bag. So each child has one of these insulated bottles. They're fantastic, really easy to open and drink from and stuff, and they're all empty because obviously you can't take massive liquids through security. And the reason why I'm taking these is A, they'll be fantastic when we are there, because we buy bottled water, big bottles from like the supermarket, and we keep them in our room, and we can fill up these, take them down to the pool. We've also got something like nice and cold then to drink throughout the day, great for taking to the beach and stuff, and everything stays super cold. And every single family member have got one of these. Mine's a water drop one that I've like worked with them previously. Theirs are from Primark, I think. So that's Daisy's bottle. There are also water fountains at airports most of the time. Manchester Airport put this out recently as like a little like public service announcement, I suppose, and then you can fill your water bottle up there for free, and then you've got water. And then what I'm taking, this will be in my carry-on bag, which I've already kind of shown, but I'll be taking 2 of these little juices. So I have a summer fruits and an orange one, and they are super concentrated, so I can just put a little bit in. And again, these will last really well throughout the holiday too. And I also have Calpol in there and a hand sanitizer for everybody to use. It's also worth saying that I also have things like wipes, tissues, I've got colouring pens, I've got plasters actually as well, so I'm very prepared for that side of things, but this is more for the kids. So next thing, let me try and see if I can find them. Here we go. I have told each child to pack their hat and sunglasses, because when you get there, it's a very different climate, isn't it, to here, although it is a beautiful day today here. So Daisy has 2 pairs, these cute little sunnies, look at them. They're so sweet. And then this little wooden pair that is slightly too big for her, but she really wanted to bring them. So she has those, and then they're just ready to go then, protected from the sun and stuff. And I'll probably put some cream on them before we go in the morning as well. So hat. And then in terms of entertainment, they all have a pair of headphones. This pair is from Gorson. You can get them on Amazon. So if you haven't got any for your kids yet, these are really affordable, and they do next day delivery with Prime, obviously. What Daisy really loves is that these come with ears you can clip on. And she loves them, and they are cushioned, so they go quite well over her hearing aids as well. But she could also use them without. And what's really nice is that they fold down like that, and then you can wrap the wire around, and then they're good to go, because we will be taking iPads. We've got an iPad, and we've got our Amazon Kindle Fire for kids, which we'll be taking, and then they can entertain themselves. Like, we've got no issue with them wanting to be entertained on a flight, because if there was an in-flight entertainment like system on our flight, I doubt there will be because it's a short one, I'd be watching it too. I'll probably read my Kindle or chat to them or Mark. So we're happy for them to take that, but we just want them to not bother anyone else, so headphones work out really well. We also have like a switch case here. Bill has a switch, and then we have a family switch. We're not yet decided on whether or not we're taking both, because it seems a little bit excessive, but he doesn't really go on the iPad, so he'll probably go on the switch, and then we just need to decide. But again, these cases are from like Amazon and stuff, and you can fit like your little games in. You can take them out of the big cases and put them into these little bits here, so it's all compact. You can put your cables in there, and then that just kind of gives him something to do. We don't allow really, like, I don't know if this makes us tight parents or not, to be honest. Everyone's different now, aren't they? But we don't allow them to take like iPads out on like evenings out and things like that. It's purely for, you know, that bit when you've come in for the day and you have a shower and you sit and eat some Lays and have a drink on the balcony and a towel, and you've all had a chill out period. It just gives them time to do something in that period to like relax, take some time out. And again, in the evenings as well, when we come back in, some evenings you just want to come in a bit earlier and relax. So it's there if they need them. And then each child also has one of these, which is a little coin purse. And I brought this with me, well, I bought them all one because Daisy's got a few random little purses or handbags, but the boys don't actually have one. And I wanted them to have something so that when we're away, if they did get spends, which they do have, and I'll run through that in a sec, they have their own place to put everything. They're in charge of their money, and it also gives them a little bit of responsibility and lessens the whole can I have movement that you get from kids. My grandparents very kindly gave them £5 to spend in the airport, because there's always little things to entice you there, and they like to collect like Cat's Fixes, pickles or Beanie Boos, you know, like this kind of thing. So they want to buy one of those each from the airport, and then my parents are giving them €10 each for like treats and stuff while they're there, and we will probably give them some money. You know, I'm not going to make them buy all their own ice creams and stuff like that, but I you know, if we go to a market and they want to buy like a cool little bracelet or a trinket that they found, then that's what I used to do too. So they all have one of these, they've got their money ready to go, and I thought that would give them just a little bit of responsibility that would be really nice, and they're very excited about that. No, not one of the kids, by the way, have got any liquids in their bags, because I've left that just for mine and Mark's, because I don't want to run into a situation where we're rummaging through bags at security trying to find out like where their stuff is. So then other things we have in here, Daisy's got a game of Usborne, Poppy and Sam's Snap, which is just a nice one to play because it's compact, it's easy to take around with us, and it'll be good while we're there as well. Like, we're more likely to take one of these to a meal out at night, and we've got some other games as well that I'll run through in a second. She also has a colouring book, this one from Wilco that her Granny Pop got her, and it's a fairy one, so she's going to be taking that along with her notebook and some reading books which she currently has out at the moment. But Daisy loves to read and she's very, very creative, so that's what she'll be taking. And then she has one of her Cats versus Pickles, her favourite one. It's very, very cute and very her. And then this, I'll run through Daisy's, I won't get the boys out again because it's all the same. I made them little snack packs and they're all in a bag, so it's all contained and easy to find. So the first thing that I have in here is a little smoky barbecue graze box. This has no nuts in, so I checked that. But they've all got one of these each. They have lollipops for takeoff and landing. So 2 Chupa Chups each, because my ears, especially because I have hearing aids and I've had like burst eardrums in the past, mine would struggle a lot as a kid, so I'm always really wary that theirs might be the same, so I have those. And then I have some ocean jellies, because aren't these just the best sweets ever? I loved those as a kid. And then I made this little pack of snacks for them. I got these packs, they've all been over TikTok and stuff, but there's a load of little different things, so there's not loads in there. As you can see, it's not very big, but loads of little things from like fruit stars that you can buy, Piercy Pigs and mini organics flapjack, some Frutella Duo sticks, mini baby Oreos, raisins, little like savouries there, some Haribo in this one, a Kinder bar there, and it's their little treat pack to open up as they please, a little bit of everything but not too much of everything, and that is there as a little surprise when they get on the flight. And they've got it there, then it's up to them when they eat it, and everything's nicely contained. And then in my bag I also have a tube of Pringles, and I've also got some Oreo little stick things, but this is just to get their holiday started off the right way. And as you can see, there's not loads there, and we will be eating at the airport, but I just thought that would keep everything contained. They can keep rubbish in this bag afterwards, and we can hopefully reuse this for the flight home as well. So that is everything in Daisy's bag. And then the boys, as I've mentioned, they're very, very similar. So moving on to Bill's, we have hat again and glasses, which are together in the front of his bag. He has his little wallet as well with his money in, and then he's got a case here, and he'll be putting his Switch in here for definite with his headphones, which are in his bedroom at the moment because they will still be in use up until the day. But he's already chosen the games he wants to bring, and as you can see, these are really bulky, but once he's transferred these into here, the whole thing is just going to be in that rather than taking all this or taking everything and everything being loose. So he's taking Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Super Mario 3D World, Monster Hunter Stories 2, and Kirby The Forgotten Land. And then he's also got a few games downloaded to the Switch anyway, like Fortnite and Fall Guys and stuff like that. So that's what he'll be doing once he's finally decided exactly what he's taking. He also has like a book just to doodle in. This is just like one where you can just draw, like he's drawn a little sea urchin there, and I'm taking that just so he again has something to do and entertain himself with. He's less drawing-y creative at the age he's at now, because obviously he's a lot older than the other two, but it's nice to still make sure that they're all included and they all have like the same thing. Again, another snack pack for him, exactly the same, and his drinks bottle as well. His book, if you want to know what he's reading at the moment, is Gargantis. It's the second in a series, and it's by Thomas Taylor. He's really enjoying this, so that's what he's going to be taking with him. And then we also have Double, which is family favourite, which we always take away, always take away. Or like, well, I say that, we've not been on holiday for ages, but like if we took it to Centre Parks, we take it out to meals and stuff, and we just spend time playing it and having a giggle, and it's dead good fun. And then I also have this as like a little fidget toy, you know, like just sometimes busy hands, like they can be distracted, can't they, and it just gives them something to do, and they'll all share that. And that is everything in his bag. Obviously our flight is going to be about 2 hours and 15 minutes, so we don't need loads and loads and loads, but obviously we do need a variety of things that they can not only have on the plane but also take with them as well. And then finally, Stan's again at the bottle. He has a colouring book, which is a space colouring book, again from his granny pop from Wilco. And then also in Stan's bag, he has his headphones. These are Smiggle ones that we already had, so he doesn't have the same type as Daisy, and actually Bill's are gaming headphones, so they're all different. But I would definitely recommend Daisy's the most because of how they compact and fold, but these are great too, and the designs are really cute. We have his little notebook that he wants to bring along with his colouring book. Like I said, Daisy is doing the same, but she's just using it at the moment. I have packed some books in our main case for the kids, you know, at night time, so I read them a book before bed still and whatever, just in case they want to. Dan also has his sunglasses and hat as well. He has his snack pack, and then I also have Dino's Summer Snap, which is pretty similar to the other snack game, but like different, and they're entertained by them in the same way, so I bought that as well, just because it's nice for them all to have our game in their bag that they can bring out and go, hey, do you want to play this with me while we wait? And they're all like doable on those small fold down aeroplane tables as well. And then he's got his little purse, and what else is in here? I think I saw a Cats versus Pickle as well. There we go. Another tip that I always give the kids is to ensure that they bring their like cuddlies with them in their travel bag, because obviously, again, if anything was to happen, they were separated from their favourite like toys, then that would be absolutely heartbreaking for them. So I always ensure that they know that they're going to pack their favourite toys in. So I'm going to pack Teddy and Bunny and Annie the sloth for them all before we fly. And I will also be packing in another sandwich bag, a spare outfit for all of them, just in case of a spillage, because who wants to be like wet and sticky for the rest of the day while they're traveling if they accidentally spill a drink and stuff, but also just as a backup because it helps. So that's what they're all having in their bags. And then, as I mentioned before, I've got little bottles of squash, I've got paracetamol, I've got plasters, I've got hand sanitizer, I've got baby wipes, I've got tissues, and for those colouring books, just because no parent in their right mind would buy 3 sets of these, they can share. I have these in my bag, and we've all seen these doing the round. They're very popular for like travel because they're all attached to these rings. You can get them on Amazon. They are the Stabilo Cappy, and basically what happens is that when they're colouring, the lid stays attached to this ring. They colour, put it back on, no problem. You heard a bang then, it was the wind knocking stuff down in my garden. But yeah, that is everything. So I hope you found this useful. If you have younger children, I do have travel videos that I've done before for younger children that you might find useful, and I'll try and remember to link those down below. But yeah, if you're having a holiday scene and you're going away, hope you have a really, really good time. I'm going to try and edit these now quickly, put them up for you, and then I can finally say I am done. And I'm so excited to go and spend some time with my family. But I hope these were helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you. Bye.